Well, your dumbass decided to click on this video, so we're going to go through a push workout that I did a few days ago. Oh yes, so like any responsible person, you start off with a good old warm-up with a nice flop on the couch with your Christmas pajamas. You get in position and you start freaking pressing. Lightweight, of course, because it's just a warm-up, right? That felt like ass. Actually, until recently, I didn't properly warm up at all because I wasn't working with weights in which I felt like I needed to. Also, I was just super egotistical and I was like, you know, the usual. I actually fought a bread rack at work because I'm a baker, and it pushed me, it fell on me. I was like, hey man, what the hell? So I pushed it off, and you know, we started swinging, and yeah, I got some scars from it, but you should see the other guy, 6 foot down. We need a new bread rack, and it's coming out of my paycheck. But the burn is improved a lot. I've got a little burn here. It's very delightful. It has gotten better. It's gotten a lot better. My working weight these days is roughly 100. That's bullshit. My working weight for my dumbbell bench press is 73 pounds per hand. Usually between 7 to 9 reps. The reason it's 73 instead of 70 or 75 is because I just count the handle as 3 rough pounds. The handle and the screws that go around the other side of it. And I hope the microphone's alright. I got a new phone. It doesn't have the adapter for the microphone that I normally use, which is this one, little dongly one, and I just put it on here. No, yes. But no, this was, I remember being a pretty good workout because I didn't get the bare minimum of 7 and I got 8 for the first set, which is really, really nice. Actually, yesterday I got a PR of 9 reps with that. And so once I make it to 10, for like 1 or 2 workouts, I'm going to up the weight to maybe 78 pounds. So I'll add a 2.5 on each side. So 75 pounds plus the handle. Oh yes, resting is very important. Debating doing my next set. I don't want to. As well as getting rid of belly button lint. Drinking your coffee. Doing a aesthetic classic physique pose. Not that I'm aesthetic, I look like a goddamn hairy hippopotamus, but that's fine. Oh yes. No, form with the dumbbell bench press, it used to be a lot worse. I used to physically just be bad at the exercise. Like I just physically couldn't do it in a way where I felt it or where I was good at it, where I could lift any weight at all. It was all horrible. None of it was what it should have been. So I put in a lot of effort in fixing that since my workout area that I have now does not allow for a rack, so I can't use a barbell to like, you know, twist against and stabilize myself with that. So I've been working on, you know, the whole puffing your chest, arching, getting everything, the chain of muscles in alignment, making that all work good and proper. My left shoulder gave out pretty good on my last set. My left shoulder says no of dumbbell presses, which was not very ideal because it stopped my last set short. It felt a little discomfort on the very first rep, and so that was like, oh, that's not good. And it got worse as it went on, so I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna push that, so I stopped. So the next exercise is good old incline flies, because my girlfriend made me feel super self-conscious about my upper pec. I try to exercise the demons. Because she was looking at a picture of me where I had my shirt kind of like pulled up, and you could just see my like lower pec. And she's like, wow, it's like Captain America pec, but then like on the top here, it's super flat. Why is it so flat? You know what that does to a man's confidence? Oh, that shit's gone. So incline dumbbell flies. I warmed up very very well because I didn't want that left shoulder to be a problem in the next exercise as well. I'm being extra cautious on the fly warm-up because my left shoulder went freaky, tweaky, crackheedy. I just made extra sure that it was comfortable, everything was jiving. The joints were lubricated, yes, big man. You'll notice that as the reps get hard on the dumbbell flies, I do a very cursed, like, and like it kind of like it like jumbles it further up, which is what you want. I mean, I made the rep, you know, and arguably the form is still fine. So. I was gonna do skull crushers, but because of the burn being worse then than it is now, there was burn from this side touching this side whenever there was too much elbow flexion, and that caused some discomfort because it was like sandpaper, it felt like, because it was raw. And so I had decided to do push-ups instead. I have been neglecting the floor, and I'm going to record on the floor because I'm going to do push-ups. So I'm going to sweep up, and you're going to watch. I'll do the rest off camera. Good old freaking push-ups. I have been loving deficit push-ups, especially with your butt either like in a good position or a little bit higher than maybe what it necessarily needs to be, and then just freaking push. Oh, it's delightful. I'd recommend it. I was sweeping up because if I was going to be putting the camera near the floor, I'd better make sure it looks somewhat appropriate. I heard somewhere that fitness is the start of the journey of self-improvement. It has not done that to me. I am slob. I am, in fact, slobby knob. No, with push-ups, I like to do a myo rep set, which is pretty much just a bunch of like rest pauses. So like you do your thing, you rest for maybe like 5 to 15 seconds. I don't know. Is it picky? Probably. Do I care? No. And then you just go again. You try to keep the form as good as you can, and you know, once you and your muscles give out and you hit the floor again, you get back up there, you rest, and you do it again. Oh, it feels nice. If you're having a bad day but you have a little bit of strength in you, that'll get rid of your fire in a good way. As the kids say, it'll stop the voices. My reps have been very nice to me in terms of most of my pushing movements. I do it with my flies, my incline flies that you saw. I do it with my push-ups. With the incline flies, I still do 3 sets of it because I want more volume on my upper pec to make sure my girlfriend doesn't body shame me again. And so what I do with the incline flies is after each set, I do a small rest pause, and then I immediately do another set, so to say. But that is just one rest pause followed by failure, and then I do it again and again. So on the last on all 3 sets. That is the push day. I'd highly recommend it. So just to recap: dumbbell press 3 sets flat, incline dumbbell fly, a rest pause after each set, and then just deficit push-ups, myo rep to hell. Just and you just go, man. Yeah. No, that is the workout. I've been trying to or progressively overloading on the first exercise, the dumbbell press, and then just getting good volume with the 25-pound flies on the incline, but still reaching failure or close to. Depends on the day. If I'm having a bad day, I need that failure or I get antsy. I need to just like and just like drain and droop into a puddle of sloppy goo that doesn't lift weight. Yes, and then that is followed by the fucking everything else. Sick. That's the push day. You have a good day. Thank you for watching and wasting your and my time. Love you. Goodbye.